items.
Hello, and glad to have you join us on NTA Channel 5 News at 7. I am Lesson Mfulani, and remember to join our YouTube channel on NTA Channel 5 Abuja. And starting the bulletin on patriotism to encourage Nigerians to learn, recite, and internalize the national anthem and values, the National Orientation Agency has flagged off a nationwide sensitization campaign. Director General of the agency, Lanre Isa Onilu, represented said the initiative is to inspire hope in Nigerians for a brighter future. Ramata Abdullahi reports.
The newly restored national anthem, which was written by British colonists, serves as a reminder of Nigeria's rich past and lofty dreams, meant to inspire Nigerians to get involved in nation building. Since its reintroduction, schools particularly have embraced it, teaching it to the younger generations. But the need for other Nigerians to learn and internalize it for profound impacts informed this conference. The National Orientation Agency therefore says it will employ all avenues such as social media platforms and others, including translating it into indigenous languages to reach out to all citizens. Director General of National Orientation Agency, Lanre Isa Onilu, represented by the Deputy Director Account, Umori Ibrahim, said the national anthem and values resonate with the yearnings of Nigerians for a new Nigeria.
The Council approved that the first stanza of national anthem should be rendered as official functions. Then B, let me just paraphrase, that the third stanza of the national anthem be adopted as national prayer. Then C, National Orientation Agency has the custodian of the national symbols should be the source of official symbols to ensure standardization.
Director of FCT National Orientation Agency, Joy Ijoma Agbanusi, said the National Value Charter allows both citizens and government to discharge their responsibilities to one another.
We are there on the ground, with the grassroots. We get down to their level. That's the only difference. And we speak their language.
Nigerians are enjoined to adhere to the call of this national anthem and the values that unite us as a nation. Ramatu Abdullahi, NTA News.
Moving on, have you ever given a thought to the health implications of keeping unhealthy hands and how it can be a risk to a healthy person in a situation that could even have been avoided? On this year's Global Handwashing Day with the theme, Why is Clean Hands Still Important? Charity Zaka takes a look at the benefits of inculcating the habit of hand washing for a healthy lifestyle.
Toilet or change picking diaper, wash your hands. If you touch sick person or touch animal, wash your hands.
Globally, numerous health issues resulting in substantial medical expenses could have been prevented through simple hand washing practices. However, it raises the question, how often do people prioritize their health? The Global Hand Washing Day initiative aims to foster awareness that societal well-being hangs on individual health. This year's theme, Why Are Clean Hands Still Important?, highlights the significance of hygiene in preventing infectious diseases.
Hygienic is very important. Remember, when you wash your hand, you're saving a lot of costs, money, health, hospitality, and wealth. So looking good and making yourself look good is one good thing you hold yourself to. So don't forget, keep washing your hand, prevent death, and keep safe.
Every Nigerian take it as a duty to ensure that their hands are always clean before they ingest anything or before they touch anything that may probably go into their mouth.
Effective hand hygiene achieved through thorough soap coverage, attention to overlooked errors, and 30-second washing safeguards against infections and maintains overall health. In high-risk settings like healthcare facilities, schools and public transportations, whose regular hand washing is particularly vital.
Most of the infections that we get actually comes into us through something that gets into our system. And by indulging in hand washing, you are going to eliminate up to 99% of any germs entering into your system through your hands. So it is a very, very vital activity that is expected of every human being to do that, to prevent any form of germs being ingested.
By integrating hand hygiene into daily routines, individuals play a crucial role in cultivating a healthier community. Charity Zakka, NTA News.
And October, a month with tender tears and tender hearts, the global community recalls the precious lives lost too soon. Their absence, a haunting echo that lingers, yet their memory, a beacon of hope. All of this resonates as the world marks the International Pregnancy and Infant Loss Remembrance Day. Sandra Akeme reports.
I am a victim. I have lost pregnancy and I've lost child. The pain is so deep, at times you feel as if the whole world has turned upside down.
As a father or a mother, at the end of the day, you lost the child. The pain is massive.
The commemoration of and remembrance of pregnancy and infant loss was first observed in the United States in 1988, where the U.S. Congress issued a proclamation about the observance of the month. Over the years, 3 miscarriage awareness activists launched a petition campaign to get the U.S. government to declare October 15 an official holiday of remembrance of pregnancy loss and infant death. And today, the world globally recognizes this campaign.
The fact that we are giving birth to a baby alive does not mean that the baby does not need further care. We have to think of immunization. We have to tell you, even if you've had 10 before, every delivery is different. We are saying to the general public, please be aware that infant loss, infants being baby in the womb, stillbirth, or a baby that is not up to 1 year old dying is not acceptable and is very preventable.
Health experts say losing a pregnancy and babies means having a miscarriage, stillbirth, or neonatal death that comes with emotional and psychological challenges faced by those who have experienced it.
It's important that a woman gets the focused antenatal care. At least she should be able to scan to know the health of the baby that she's carrying. If she cannot do the normal fetal heartbeat that can be used, that can be measured by simple devices, then the mother can also go for a scan if she can afford it, and also take other antenatal medications that will help to preserve the life of the baby as well as also protect her. Because sometimes women have, high blood pressure during pregnancy, and this can threaten the life of the baby that they are carrying.
Since its inception, pregnancy and infant loss affects all, and everyone needs to stand together to honor the lives lost and support those left behind, either with prayers or lighting a candle, as the history demands. In Abuja, Sandra Akeme, NTA News.
A non-governmental organization, Ment Life Global Foundation's charitable initiative is set to empower 220 school children in the FCT, providing free school supplies and paying school fees to promote social equality and support orphans, vulnerable children, and those in underserved communities. Charity Zakka has details.
Children in Mape FCT have reason to smile thanks to Ment Life Global Foundation's distribution of school supplies to selected youngsters aiding their educational pursuits. Founder Otobon Cassandra Mendy revealed that over 1,000 Nigerian children will benefit from the Back to School project and other charitable initiatives.
Ment Life Global Foundation is a non-profit organization that envisions a world with social equality. or an equity for orphans, vulnerable children, and children in underserved communities. So we support children back to school. Our major project, we have 4 major projects actually. We have the back to school project. We have the free shopping spree at Christmas, whereby we give them school shopping for free. We also have the games and psychosocial support. So the games and psychosocial support, we partner with organizations like Red Cross to counsel the kids and all. Then our last event is to celebrate birthdays with us and other events, medical outreaches and all. But our major focus is the back to school.
Ensure that your children go to school. I know in communities like this, there's that temptation to want to send your children hawking, send them to the market. As much as these kids should help you, please prioritize their education.
They are going to use it because things are very difficult, and this is an advantage to their parents as well. So from my own point of view, they will be able to use it to support themselves in school as well.
They distributed items to the kids include school bags, sandals, food flasks, notebooks, and pens, and lots more.
I'll use it for school because I don't have bag for school.
I'll say thank you, God bless you, and you never lack until as God will multiply your pocket and replenish it.
Carrying food to school, putting their books inside the bag, taking to school, it will help them a lot. I really appreciate them.
Other beneficiaries from around the Federal Capital Territory will also include children from Wumba, Durumitri, Kabusa, Kubwa, and the FCT School for the Blind, ensuring broader community impact that will put a smile on the faces of these children and their parents. Charity Zakka, NTA News.
Several non-governmental organizations in the FCT have identified and collaborated to empower the vulnerable in the KT community under the Abuja Municipal Area Council. Sandra Akeme reports that school items, clothing, and scholarships were given to vulnerable persons.
These non-governmental organizations, in partnership with NAPTIP, have over the years been providing support to communities in the Federal Capital Territory. Their visit to the Keti community, moving from house to house, is campaign, creating awareness on the negative issues affecting the community. These include child labor, rape, and other forms of exploitation.
We need to position them so that they can have a better future, a better tomorrow. So I love you people, and I welcome every organization that has come to my community to remember us.
A lot of children that don't go school here, they normally go for work at trade mall, to wash plates, do so many things to earn money.
That ends the schooling. So I'm of the opinion that government should come.
Presenting scholarship documents to the community head, Chief Pius Ayenajeyi, the organizers note that their collaboration with the community leaders aims to create a safer environment for the vulnerable population.
It's almost 6-7 years I've watched the children, coming into another estate, and all they do is child labor. And I see that there are women used to come into the estate and they are being raped, and so many cases like that that is unpleasant that people cannot talk about. So I had this vision and the dream that I can always collaborate with other organizations.
You look at a child who is 12 years, 13 years with pregnancy, what are we telling ourselves? And looking at those who are supposed to be in school, drop out of the school. This area that I find is concerned, and how to be part of them, to also give them, to support them to go back to school.
Federal government cannot do it alone. We need cooperative efforts.
These collaborative efforts demonstrate the commitment of NGOs to addressing the complex issues confronting the society at large. In Abuja, Sandra Akeme, NTA News.
October 15 is a special day to honor the resilience and contributions of rural women worldwide. This day commemorates the struggle for women's rights and the ongoing quest for gender equality. To recognize their vital role, the United Nations designated 15th October as International Day of Rural Women. Hawayimba reports on this year's theme, Rural Women Confront the Global Cost of Living Crisis.
October 15 marks a special day honoring the unsung heroes of our time, rural women. These remarkable individuals are the backbone of their communities, working tirelessly for food security, economic stability, and social progress. Despite unique challenges, rural women remain resilient, resourceful, and determined. As Nigeria joins the global community to celebrate rural women, observers note that more needs to be done to support their endeavors. The 2024 theme, Rural Women Confront the Global Cost of Living Crisis, highlights their struggles and triumphs amidst economic uncertainty. From farming to entrepreneurship, community leadership to family care, rural women drive rural development. Hence, to recognize their achievements, amplify their voices, and support empowerment, the International Day of Rural Women indicates statistics reveal the significance of their contributions, with about 60 to 80% of rural women produce food in developing countries. They account for 43% of agricultural labor worldwide. Empowering rural women can reduce poverty by 12%. Women-led cooperatives, which many say boost local economics, provide innovative farming techniques, increasingly yield, as well as community initiatives that promotes girls' education. Observer of the 2024 International Rural Women Day commemoration say gender equality and women's empowerment are crucial. Hence, empowering rural women enriches their communities. Hawagimba, NTA News.
At the basis of every structural and infrastructural development in Nigeria lie foundational and professional contributions of surveyors who have brought meaningful value in the built environment. As the professional body celebrates the 90th anniversary, leaders and members of the organization held a roadwork to sensitize members of the public to its responsibilities and importance. Abdullahi Ajia reports.
Surveying professionals from across the country participated in the about 5-kilometer walk as part of activities lined up for the 90 years of mapping progress, celebrating the past and shaping the future. Taking off from the NTA headquarters through selected streets and roads, the participants with excitement used the occasion to strengthen the bond of membership.
We try to put this one at least to keep us fit, that if the services and product of surveyors are imbibed in governance, we won't be having all this problem of flooding.
I'm just so happy that I'm part of this program.
For over 90 years, surveyors in Nigeria have provided excellent services to the nation. We have contributed to nation building, sustainable nation building for that matter. And for every development that you see around that is meaningful, surveyors are the foundation of those developments.
At every strategic location, the surveyors sensitized members of the public on its 90 years of impactful and excellent mapping and shaping of lands and boundaries of Nigeria, while appraising the lofty contributions of the professional body.
We first started with the Association of Licensed Surveyors in 1897 with Albert Macaulay as our chairman. Even those of us who think we know, we are now faced with artificial intelligence.
Surveying have grown wide other than just land surveying. We have hydrographers, we have those of area surveying, we have a lot.
And I pray that this young generation will continue to move ahead as the people before us handed over the baton to us. We are handing it over to them as well.
With the walk later terminating at the Millennium Park, stakeholders say surveying as one of the oldest professions remains invaluable to the overall socio-economic well-being of society, as members were encouraged to keep the vision of surveying founding fathers alive. In Abuja, Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
And let's now join the sports desk for Sports Track.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, deeply moved by the inhuman treatment endured by the Super Eagles of Nigeria at the Libyan airport, warmly welcomes their safe return to Nigeria. Minister of Sports Development John Eno received the Super Eagles of Nigeria back home on behalf of the President. The Mediterranean Knights were expected to host the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the day 4 of the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifier, but Nigeria pulled out of the game due to traumatic and unsportsmanlike treatment by the Libyan authorities.
I do this on behalf of the President of our country, who has also issued a statement about this fight. Let me thank all of you for the great show of maturity, and in spite of all of that, you remain calm.
Meanwhile, the Confederation of African Football (CAF) has opened an investigation into the matter between Libya and Nigeria. To tennis. Nigeria's women table tennis players will lock horns with Egypt in the finals of the 2024 International Table Tennis Federation Africa Championship in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. The Nigeria's men's player also qualified to the finals and have been paired with Algeria. With sports brief, Francis Kabile, NTA News.
And that ends our news for tonight. Up next is translation. Good evening.
Kwa wewe na wa beda natuko isha ndaje zuma onewa goba ngai ko hakunu boji ewi nyasa no abwachije babe oza ichei bayana abwa nyasa konu ta hami abwa kon charity zaka wala shi ba webe na bedai wa nganga na ye ko ne shi ye pei abwa na ya na no yise no beda tukoi nge iba abwa na ya no ko babe zankochi ichei no wa ngage abwana ba jin abemanenu antichene jin na bwachichi sadedei mwamwapia kone jin epia bubanwea epia no abi putu jin ba jin sanji enchei kone jin epia njesu na cheshi aipa abi puti hobo enchede enyepei no bwajin kwa nwu azaya enchei Sandra Ekeme wale sheba webe na bedai waganga inyeleye akoni jin abwa shi ta chetnei shi abeya ye je pia jin mwamwa pia ko ni anpie gun awoche atun koni jin epia nu aga aza ayokan ya che tuntun anuboda shenubo hunza ya nwu shi abajin awon ebi kan awu bedogun nkote jin gwamnati yan ayi ko na pabu igbege Mediface Foundation bala kukala bai ga majin ga abi azaizai no ayepe zainba mba lo tayi ngun apa nchetu shi ba nanu ekinsin naye nanu na be mbai ba ku majin ga akuri nchede nu azakala gbai charity zaka wa ngage abi nu mape ba ku majin epia bwa nu ayen nge aguma apahwian abwada ajue anuafi gura anwe tulo nge nanu abede bai ashigba nge durumi tai womba kubwa kabusa bedo na awie bwai ayekpe zan bai nanu kinzinda baba bwa yepe pia maje ababa wa wole lainu saisu
Ekele m gị n'ịnọnyere anyị n'akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Aha m bụ Rachel Ifi Ono gere akụkọ ụwa n'uju ya. Ewetụgo mgbe i chere banyere ọrịa na nje dị iche iche a na-ebute site na-akwọghị aka na etu ọ ga-esi bụrụ ezigbo nsogbu nye onye ahụ siri ike.
Onye ọrụ anyị Charity Zaka lebara anya n'uru ịkwa aka kwa mgbe bara dịka taa bụ ụbọchị mba ụwa niile ji emerube emume ụbọchị ịkwọ aka. Ọnwa Ọktoba abụrụla ọnwa ahụrụ dịka ọnwa iru uju, ọnwa mba ụwa niile ji echeta ndị dị oke mkpa lara mmụọ. Onye ọrụ anyị Sandra Akeme wetara akụkọ na nke a pụtara ihe dịka mba ụwa niile wepụtara ụbọchị taa iji cheta ndị nwụrụ n'afọ ime nakwa ụmụaka nwụrụ mgbe a na-amụ ha. Ndị ọrụ ahụike n'aka nke ha gakwara n'ihu kọwaa onye nwa ya nwụrụ n'afọ dịka onye na-anọ na mwute nakwa obi mgbawa mgbe ọbụla. Ọtụtụ ụmụaka n'ime obodo Pape dị na isi ala anyị ejirila obi ụtọ kelee otu na-abụghị nke gọọmenti akpọrọ Mend Life Global Foundation maka akụrụngwa ndị eji agụ akwụkwọ ndị otu a nyere ha bụ nke ha mere iji kwalite ọnọdụ agụmakwụkwọ ụmụaka ndị a. O kwere nghọta na onye chọpụtara otu ọgbọ Cassandra kpughekwara na ihe dịka 1,000 ụmụaka ala anyị ga-eritakwa uru na ya bụ onyinye. Ihe ndị otu a nyere ha gụnyere akpa akwụkwọ, akpụkpọ ụkwụ, efere, akwụkwọ, mkpịsị odee na ihe ndị ọzọ dị iche iche. Igbo gere m ntị, ebe a ka anyị pịachiri nke taa. Sonyekwara anyị n'ihe oge a echi niile. Rahụ juu.
Ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí gbọ̀nyìn láti lè ṣe amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún l'Àbújá. Ọláyínká Adéníjì ni oníròyìn yín. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ ti lè ti ṣe àròjinlẹ̀ lórí ewu tó wà nínú kí ènìyàn ó máa ṣàgbékiri ọwọ́ tí kò mọ́ àti bí ó ti ṣe lè fa jàǹbá fún irúfẹ́ ènìyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ láìròtẹ́lẹ̀. Ní ìrántí ayẹyẹ ọdún fífọ ọwọ́ ẹni lágbàáyé ní èyí tí àkórí rẹ̀ jẹ́ "Kí ló dé tí ó ṣe pọn dandan láti máa fọ ọwọ́ tó mọ́?" Aṣojúkọ̀ròyìn wa Charity Zaka ṣàlàyé ìdí rẹ̀ tó fi yẹ kí àwọn ènìyàn gbé ìwà fífọ ọwọ́ mọ́ tónítóní fún ìgbé ayé ìlera tó ń ṣe òògùn ọrọ̀.